Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening show today with your host Ram. And like yesterday, I am going to look at the Champions League T20 2012, and also we will look at the Pakistan All-Star 11 match where Pakistan have already won the match against the International 11 by 2-0. Well, so first we are going to the first match which happened today. It was between Delhi Daredevils and Perth Scorchers. And Delhi Daredevils had a very, in fact, what they did is, it was not an easy pitch to bat on, but what Delhi Daredevils did was, Delhi Daredevils restricted the Perth Scorchers to a score of 121 for 5 and then won the match by 3 wickets. But as far as Perth Scorchers were concerned, they had some contributions coming in from Sean Marsh. Herschel Gibbs was cheaply dismissed for 6. And Sean Marsh contributed 39 of 41 balls with 6 fours. He struggled. I mean, he was not very fluent with his stroke making, but he managed to score 39 of 41 balls. Katic contributed 34 of 33 balls with 2 fours and 1 6. Mitchell Marsh was out for 20 of 18 balls with 2 fours. And well, there was not much really to talk about. Luke Ronchi couldn't get going. He was out for 2 and 121 for 5. And 121 for 5 was mainly to the effort of the bowlers. Morne Morkel in particular, 4 overs, no maiden, 3 for 19. Ajit Agarkar was the man of the match, who bowled splendidly. In fact, he bowled 4 overs, no maidens, 14 runs and 2 wickets. Even at this stage, Ajit Agarkar has bowled so economically. That is good to know. 2 for 14 his figures, and he was the man of the match because he was the man who took them to victory. But well, it was a formality to be done, but Ajit Agarkar was named man of the match for his all-round performance there. Morne Morkel, as I said, was the pick, 3 for 19. Umesh Yadav, 4 overs, no maiden, none for 24. And Kevin Peterson bowled 3 overs for 26 and 2 overs, no maiden, none for 12. Well, we all knew that 121 on this wicket could be considered, even though it was a low-scoring match. One could say that 121 was not really easy to get, but with the likes of Mahela Jayawardene, Virendra Sehwag, Kevin Peterson and Ross Taylor in the Delhi Daredevils ranks, one would have safely said that Delhi Daredevils would easily win the match, but it was not to be. In fact, Mahela Jayawardene was the first victim, as he tried to play a flick shot of the bowling of many, and he was gone for 4 of 7 balls. Virendra Sehwag was joined by Unmukh Chand, and Unmukh Chand was caught behind, nibbled at a ball from many. He was caught by Luke Ronchi behind the wickets for 3, and he was gone. Kevin Peterson started off in admirable fashion by playing his trademark flick stroke through the mid-wicket region for a boundary, but that was it. As Virendra Sehwag was along with Kevin Peterson. Virendra Sehwag was the one who really was playing with a lot of responsibility, because he knew that he can't just go slam bang the bowlers. He needs to, so he was having a good look at the pitch, and he was playing some very good percentage strokes, and that's what he precisely did. But Kevin Peterson, this was the time when Kevin Peterson was there and Virendra Sehwag was there. Probably the Perth Scorchers would have thought that, oh, this is a pair that they definitely need to really dismiss one of them, and that's what precisely Michael Beer did. In fact, Michael Beer actually came in and dealt a double blow to the Delhi Daredevils innings to reduce them to 60 for 4 in the 10th over. He first picked up the wicket of Kevin Peterson. Kevin Peterson once again trying to get onto the trademark flick, but this time he was trying to flick it on the onside. The ball ballooned towards the onside, but Mitchell Marsh had to really stretch himself and take the catch for the left-arm spinner Michael Beer, who really struck it big because he took 2 quick wickets. And Ross Taylor followed him to the pavilion when he missed a straighter one from Beer, and that would have definitely taken the stumps. He was out. LBW bowled Michael Beer for 5, and as I said, they were 60 for 4 in the 10th over. And then Virendra Sehwag got a good partner in Irfan Pathan, and this was a very crucial pair, but Pathan could stay only as much as 94 when Pathan was a victim of Remington for 14 of 18 balls, and Naman Oja came in, and when Naman Oja went, Sehwag himself went. Remington came in and picked up the wicket of Virendra Sehwag, as he was the highest scorer with 52 of 44 balls, 4 fours and 1 6, and Virendra Sehwag left for 52. The score was 96 for 6. After that, when Naman Oja, who is also a very good player, as you know, he has done very well in the IPL, but today Naman Oja was a victim of Coulter-Nile. Caught Ronchi bowled Coulter-Nile for 6 of 11 balls with 1-4. That made it 104 for 7. And it looked like it was something that Perth Scorchers would have fancied now that they had a chance, because all the mainstream batsmen were into the pavilion, and they only had some all-rounders, Ajit Agarkar and Pawan Negi. But what was good for them was Ajit Agarkar today was in some good form. So he made an unbeaten 11 of 7 balls with 2 4. But Pawan Negi was the one who hit the winning hit. He was not out on 7 of 7 balls with 1-4, and with 3 balls to spare in the 20th over, Delhi Daredevils were home, and now they have given themselves a chance to get into the semi-finals. But well, it is a very it's a real sort of 3 teams actually contesting for the semi-final, with Delhi Daredevils, Titans and Auckland Aces still having a chance to reach the semi-final. So 123 for 7, they end. Delhi Daredevils winning the match by 3 wickets. Leamington 3.3 overs, no maiden, 2 for 29. Many bowled 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 21. Coulter-Nile 4 overs, 1 for 25. Michael Beer was very, very impressive, 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 18. And Brad Hogg bowled 4 overs for 27 runs. Ajit Agarkar of Delhi Daredevils was named man of the match. So that is as far as that match is concerned. Now the next match that I'm going to talk about is between Kolkata Knight Riders and Titans. That was also a very important match. But what it has done is basically Kolkata Knight Riders actually won the match by 99. It was a crushing victory for the Kolkata Knight Riders. It was very surprising, but under the circumstances, one have to agree that Titans captain, it was Jack Rudolph, who won the toss and inserted the opposition, the Kolkata Knight Riders, to bat. And Kolkata Knight Riders, let me tell you, it was all, I would say completely, it was all aggression written all over their innings today. If you look at the knock there, everyone contributed and everyone were aggressive, barring there's only one person who actually had a duck, and that was Yusuf Pathan, who the very first ball decided to dismiss it over the fence but missed it. It was caught by Rudolph in the deep of the man removed for duck. But other than that, everyone were aggressive. Look at the top of the order. Manvinder Bisla was very, very severe on all the pace bowlers. In fact, the pace bowlers were the ones who really had to bear the brunt of this Kolkata Knight Riders attack, which took them to the highest score of the tournament at 188 for 5, with Mabalati's 4 overs costing him 48 runs and a wicket. Alfonso Thomas, the ever reliable Alfonso Thomas, leaked 52 runs of his 4 overs. And this was mainly due to the fact that Manvinder Bisla crashed them a lot of boundaries, and over it 27 of 14 balls with 3 4s and 2 6s. The captain Gambhir contributing 44 of just 36 deliveries with 4 4s and 1 6. Brendan McCullum smashed 36 of 20 balls, 3 4s and 3 6s. Callis made 18 of 20 balls with 1 4. Manoj Tiwari was not out on 13, but the person who really pasted the attack and took this Kolkata Knight Riders to such a high target of 188 for 5 was due to the fact that Debabrata Das, who was the man of the match today for his exploits with the bat, the way he smashed it, that was something which was really good to see. It was 133 for 5. The score raced along to 188 for 5 with some real pyrotechnics coming in from Debabrata Das, making an unbeaten 43 of just 19 deliveries with 6 4s and 2 6s in that knock. 188 for 5 was the score. As I said, Mabalati and Alfonso Thomas were taken to the cleaners today. De Villiers 3 overs, no maiden, 1 for 26. He was hit for a straight 6 by Debabrata Das. Linksat 1 over for 17. Real of Vandermool 4 overs, 2 for 18 was the one who was the real pick, because amidst all the mayhem, amidst all the crashing and all the meaty strokes which were played by the by the Kolkata Knight Riders batsmen, Real of Vandermeer really stood out. 4 overs, no maiden, 2 wickets for 18 runs, and also Weiss bowled 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 22. As far as Titans were concerned, they were absolutely no match for the Kolkata Knight Riders. They were crushed by a very big margin, and that was a mountain to climb for them. They couldn't climb the mountain. They slipped. I would say they slipped through the mountain and fell into the earth. In fact, they started their climb, but their climb was absolutely muffled actually, and Titans they just slipped through the mountain and fell down. And Titans, they had a target of 189. They were crushed. They were 89 all out, and it was mainly to the fact that, as I said, it was a big mountain to climb. They couldn't climb the mountain, And Titans, only the thing that one could say, there are only 3 persons who actually reached double figures. Henry Davids made 13 of 9 balls with 1 4 and 1 6. Jack Rudolph made 24 balls with 2 4s, was the highest scorer. Hino Kuhn was promoted in the batting order at 1 drop. He failed. He was out for 10 of 14 balls with 1 4. And it was then an Iqbal Abdullah and a Balaji show. Iqbal Abdullah, 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 20. In the left-arm spinner was very, very impressive. El Balaji was the real pick of the bowlers. 4 overs, costing him 19 runs, but he took 4 wickets, which was very important. And Manoj Tiwari bowled 1 over, no maiden, 8 runs and 2 wickets. Sunil Narine couldn't bowl his full quota by the time everything was over. 2.4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 8. 2 overs for 5 runs. In fact, Brett Lee was not even called on to bowl because Brett Lee bowled 2 overs and gave away just 5 runs. 3 overs for 25 runs for Jack Scalise. And Titans, as I said, they crumbled under the pressure. They slipped down from the mountain. They were 89 all out. And after that, once the top 3 were dismissed for the Titans, it was a real phone number. It was Martin Van Jaarsveld out for a duck. Behardine was out for 8. David Weiss was out for 5. Real of Vanderma was out for 7. CJ de Villiers was out for 4. Alfonso Thomas was out for 6. Links was out for 1. And Babalati was not out on 6. And that was the story. 89 all out. And Debabrata Das, for a real fact, he was given man of the match, because that was something, a real cruncher that Debabrata Das played towards the end of the innings. 188 runs just because of Debabrata Das getting into those, really got stuck into the Titans bowlers and really hit them out of the park like never before. 43 and unbeaten runs of just 19 deliveries, 6 fours and 2 sixes. Now, as I'm coming to the end of this YouTube broadcast, quickly I'm just going to give you only an update here, saying that the Pakistan All-Star 11 has won the match against the International 11 by 6 wickets. International World 11 were batted first today. They made 142 for 9. The only feature one could talk about was the number 11 batsman, Nanty Hayward, smashing an unbeaten 42 of just 16 deliveries, 3 fours and 4 sixes. And as far as Pakistan All-Star 11 are concerned, it was absolutely easy for them. They finished off the match in the 17th over. Imran Nazir was the man of the match, 53 of 33 balls, 4 fours and 5 sixes. So that's all over. So, well, dear fans, friends and subscribers, that's it from me, your host Ram, for the cricket show for today. Tomorrow I'll be back with the 2 full matches which are coming up tomorrow. And until then, it's your host Ram saying goodbye. Thank you.